YouTube, welcome back to the channel. I'm Everett and this is Everybody Way TV. In the previous video we covered how to find a salon suite near you, who to talk to, how much does it cost, etc, etc. In this video we're going to cover, once you get all of that, how do you set it up? What do you need in it to get started? Like, what do you need in the suite or your barber studio to even get started? And at the end of the video we're going to try to see if we can build the cheapest barber studio in the world. But before we get into that, you already know, let me get a like for the algorithm, let me get a comment for the feedback, let me get a subscribe so you can see more of my content, man. Okay, so now I got my calculator pulled up and let's see what I have in my barber studio and how much it costs, and let's go through piece by piece, right? So what do we need first? Let's say need a barber station, right? I got my barber station on Amazon. See if we can find the same exact one. Boom, this one right here. So let's say I got my barber station on Amazon. I got this one right here. I'll put it up somewhere. This one, let's say this was around like 200 bucks. Now, this particular barber station that I got, it's around 200. It says like from 188.99. I see another one for 165. So let's just round up and say like average it out around like 200. For the price, it's not that bad. You get 3 pull-out drawers. You get another space for another cabinet for space at the bottom. You get about like 3 shelves. You get a decent sized mirror. I will say the mirror could be a little bit higher or taller. But overall, I say it's good. It's a good value. I can't complain too much. I had to put it together myself, which was really, really freaking hard. The hardest part was putting that damn mirror in the back of the station and setting that in. But overall, it's good quality for the 3 months that I've had it. So next, what do we need? Definitely need a barber chair, which I also got on Amazon. Dang, I could've got this one. I didn't even see this one. This is pretty cool. I didn't even see that one when I looked, but I got this one. This was like it says $530. Here, this chair, I got this chair because one, there was another chair, which I'll show you right now, which is this chair, which is more expensive. But also everyone has this chair, which is what probably would have been a chair I would have got. Although it is more expensive, I do like it. And it does come in a bunch of different colors. But the shop that I had just left had these chairs and I wanted to do something different. And then a lot of videos and a lot of barbershops and studios, I see this chair. So I wanted to get a different chair, which is interesting because right after I got this chair, I started seeing this chair more often and shit too. But I do like this chair. It is a good quality chair so far. For the 3 months that I had it, it gives me that old classic like barbershop feel. It is really hard to put together. I had to make like, between putting together the station and the barber chair, I felt like I had to make like 17 trips to the hardware store, bro. And my barber studio is in the city, so that's a lot of traffic. That's a lot of lights and that's a lot of stop signs. And another thing I will say too is when you place the top part into the base, getting that metal to really sit in takes a little while. Like, so if you can just like sit on it and like get big people to sit on it and fat people to sit on it and just like shit damn near jump on it, because for a while you're gonna hear like the creaking sound, but that's just the metal trying to set on itself. Next, what do I have for my barber studio? I wanted to get like a little waiting area, seating area type thing, but I felt like between the sink that I had and the chair that I had to put for the sink, and which was also accommodated by the salon suite that I'm at, they actually gave me the chair and they provided the sink too. You could also get the cabinets that go above the sink, but I lied to not have that, which I should have gotten, which was stupid, but because I could use the extra storage. But I felt like putting another chair in there would have took up too much space for me, for mobility, swerving it around, people's feet might be in the way, leaning people back in the chair, which I tend to do a lot, damn near every haircut. So I opted to get a bench, which is also cheaper, right here. this joint. It's a little spicy. Got the gold legs on it. It's a really nice comfortable cushion too, and cover. Adds a nice little look to it. This was $53. I had to get my TV. My TV particularly, I got at Walmart. So $100. Now we at $83. This TV is pretty cool. Because the reason why I got this TV is because the space I didn't want it to be too big, and also I was trying to work on a little bit of a budget, because the way my barber studio happened and the way I got to this point, it was just like spontaneous, right? So I wasn't really prepared for it all the way, but I made it happen, and you'll see how I put it together. I'll give you another tour of it again at the end of this video, so you can see how everything got put together, where I started at, and how I finished so far. Not how I finished, but where I'm at so far. I got a lot more upgrades and stuff I want to do and ideas I have over time, but right now this is where we at. But we only 3 months in, so we're 3 months in strong. But I got this particular TV because it had a built-in Roku, and I could stream like my Netflix, and it has Disney Plus, Amazon Prime, and I can just, depending on the cell phone provider you have, you can just use, I just use my hotspot, and then I just run all my streaming stuff off my hotspot, and that gets it done. I watch a lot of Netflix, I get a lot of my Netflix and a lot of my shows in at work off this TV. Yeah, I got a mini fridge. The mini fridge I got actually for $50 on Facebook Market, and at the end of the video, that is what we'll be using to build the cheapest barber studio in the world. Do your homework on using Facebook Market to build the cheapest barber studio in the world. So anyway, $50. Let's add $50 to that. $9.33. I did get a big ass logo made. So my big logo, which is the centerpiece of my studio right now, and which will probably be the centerpiece for all of my branding and my initial flagship location in Baltimore moving forward. Now that joint was $600. Forgot about that. That was $600. So now we have $1,533. I got the grass for the wall. I got that for Amazon for the wall that has the my logo, a canvas on it. Back to Amazon we go. I think that was like $150. That puts us at $1,683. I had to get a little cart. Can't forget about the little cart. The little cart. This is where I have my capes, and this is where I have my towels too. And this was like $40. Towels. I had to get black towels. Wow. Now that I'm like you know, ringing up the things in my head of all the things that I got, like, sheesh, $5. This is $35 for towels. I ordered one box. $17.58. I also had to get a towel warmer. It's a barbershop. Do your homework on barbershops always having towel warmers. Aside from all my barber tools and stuff that I have on my station, how much all that costs, which I'll do in a separate video. Now let's see if we can build the cheapest barber studio in the world. First things first, the barber chair. That's crazy. I see one for $5. Yo, all right, we're off to a good start. This one is free. It says condition, used good. All right, next, let's see, station. We can probably find a small ass barber station. We found one for $1. We found one for $8. So we found a barber chair for free, and we found a barber station for $8. You do need a mirror. I had got a mirror from Walmart that wasn't that expensive. But let's see how cheap we can get a mirror on here for. Let's see if we can find a barbershop mirror. I found one for $10. This is a pretty decent one. So we already got a chair, a station, and a mirror, all for $11 so far. That's crazy. But you will need a barber mat though. You will need a mat. Okay. Let's say winner chicken dinner. I see one for $35. $35. Good used condition. We got the mat, chair, mirror, station, all for just 46 bucks.